Hey everybody, my name is Jesse Grossbohlin and welcome to my weekly vlog. Yeah, that's right, weekly. That means every single week I will be posting a new episode. So please check in next Monday for my next episode. I hope you really enjoyed today's episode. It is episode 1. Yeah, episode 1. Yeah, I know I already said episode 1, but that was more of an intro. This is more of an episode. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. To the dads. Yeah, that's what today's episode is going to be about. Sunday, June 16th, 2019. Oh, my steering wheel's all messed up. Okay, now it's good. So, yeah, this is my setup here. I'm going to take this setup. Booyah. Well, this is what I do. Hey everybody, my name is Jesse Grossbohlin and welcome to the JesseAF Show. Today is Sunday, June 16th, 2019, episode 126 of my daily podcast. Yeah, that's right, daily. That means every single day I'll be posting a new episode. So please check in tomorrow for my next episode. I'm on GooglePlayMusic, ApplePodcast, SoundCloud, and YouTube. So if you have any of those platforms, please consider subscribing. That way you get notifications for whenever I post a new episode. Today, I will be working in Lightroom because guess what? It is rainy outside, and I don't really feel like going for a hike outside. Yeah, I know, I said I would do hikes, but I also said that I would also work on Photoshop, Lightroom, teach you guys what I do, or show you guys at least what I do and how I do it. And I really enjoy using Lightroom because it is a very good application for editing photos in Camera Raw. So Camera Raw is a different form of how I save the photos, and yeah, so I hope you guys really enjoy watching. I have a photo right here. It's a little bit it's a little too bright. It has a little bit to be desired with the brightness, so let's work on it. Okay, so first I'm going to look at my highlights. I'm going to move the little slider around a little bit. Too much light already. So I'm going to drop the highlights down a little bit. Now I'm going to go to my lights. I'm going to work on these a little bit. I don't want everything in the photo to be too dark, so I'm going to get just about here. I think that works. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit. Oh, I'm going to zoom out a little bit. I'm going to see what it looks like as a photo in general, and then I'm going to zoom in and I'm going to look around. I'm going to look at all the details. Yeah, I know the photo isn't beautiful, but I think it's a good photo to work with. So this was one of the photos that I took for my aunt's wedding, and that was last weekend, I think. Yeah, it was last weekend. It was a long week that I just had, so guess what? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to look at this photo a little bit. I want the darks to be nice, but not too dark. I want to preserve the details in the darks, and that's always important to do. So I'm going to look at the shadows, try and see if I can pull out more detail in the shadows. I'm going to look at the colors, saturation. Maybe I want the reds to be more red. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. They're black and white almost. So I think that's a good red. I want to pull out the purples a little bit more. I can also do this with the luminance tab or option. I like working with all my lights. Yeah, this isn't really a tutorial. This is just more of what I do with the photos. And I really enjoy using Lightroom. So I'm working with that today. Just for that reason. So this is a great photo in general. So I might increase the sharpness a little bit, decrease the radius just to make it more fine. Because if you have a high radius, it will be a lot more grainy and a lot more stuff will be going on. I don't know if that's exactly the best look. So I'm gonna go for a low radius. There are so many options to use. There's chromatic aberration, there's profile corrections. I'm gonna work on these a little bit. I know this photo isn't exactly the most stunning photo, but it is a photo and it's a part of the wedding. It's part of the day, and I'm gonna look a little bit more into... See, I don't really like using clarity because it kind of really makes it black and white and strong and crisp, and I don't really like that. I do like using it sometimes when I'm doing more of a street kind of photo that kind of brings more darkness in, more depth, more value in different ways. So I kind of like doing that. I'm gonna look at the vibrance, see how bright the colors are, maybe dark black and white. I kind of like how there are so many different colors going on right now. So I'm going to increase the brightness, or the vibrance. Saturation, I don't want to go crazy because I can go really crazy with this. And then it becomes less professional, it becomes more of playful and not really a good look for it. So I'm going to dull it down a little bit. I'm not going to go crazy. I think that looks great because vibrance and saturation really work well together, incredibly well together when you're working with many different colors. So I wouldn't usually do that if I was working on a portrait, but for this photo, I think that's fine. I'm gonna look at my lights a little bit more. Maybe my whites. Maybe I don't want the white to be as strong in this photo. I'm gonna work on the shadows. If I increase the shadow light, it doesn't look good because the photo loses depth, and I want to have depth. So I'm gonna keep a little bit of darkness in there because that's important. The exposure is a little high, but at the same time I think it's great with what I'm doing with all these little settings. The blacks. See, with the blacks, you have to be careful because you don't want to lose too much detail in the photo, because when you increase the blackness, the darkness of the black, it just kind of pulls away from the details of the darker areas, and you don't want that. You want to have fun with it. Let's see split toning. Let's see what we can do with this, because we want to have fun. We want to have our photos look a little bit different than everybody else's, right? We want to give a different look to them. So let's play a little bit with these. I don't know. I think if we go a little bit less with that kind of looks nice. So I'm just playing around, and that's kind of the point of photoshopping or doing anything in Lightroom, because you want to just kind of play around with everything that you have to work with, because there are so many different things to do. I mean, honestly, there's so much going on, and I don't want to do too little where I could have so much more going on, and I want to really find all the potential, and I want to maximize the potential in each photograph. So I'm going to work with it as long as I need to make sure that it looks the best I can make it look. Okay. going to look at the dehazing. So dehazing is great, but no, it's not exactly what we want for this one. I don't really like working with the effects with light or dark because this doesn't really have that kind of feel. Now, if it was more of a studio backdrop, white or black backdrop, then I would probably, I could work with the amount of vignetting going on. So, but with this photo, I think this is a fine photo. I think this is fine how it is. So that's some of me doing work in Lightroom. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Now, on to the next thing. Every once in a while, you need just a little extra time. And I mean, yes, right now. I have 3 lights on me. I think that's a lot. I think it's a little excessive. But it is nighttime, so yeah. Hey everybody, my name is Jesse Grossbohlin and welcome to the JesseAF Show. Today is Monday, June 17th, 2019, episode 127 of my daily podcast. Yeah, that's right, daily. That means every single day I'll be posting a new episode. So please check in tomorrow for my next episode. I'm on GooglePlayMusic, ApplePodcast, SoundCloud, and YouTube. So if you have any of those platforms, please consider subscribing. That way you get notifications for whenever I post a new episode. I hope you guys really enjoy that, and I will see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you have a really great day.